Hello class, welcome back to BEC Preliminary Course. This is the first lesson of the third unit. Before we kick today's class off, let's quickly go over what we have talked about in the last unit. So these are the two companies that we have studied in the previous two lessons. The man behind McDonald's and the story of Levi's success. 好，步入职场之后你将会处于这样一个状态。你的面前呢是一个 career ladder， 你需要不断的积累经验，提升工作技能，踏着职业梯子 career ladder 往上爬。你往上爬的速度取决于经验积累的速度，工作技能提升的速度。So you will need the right skills to remain competitive. So what are these right skills? What skills you will need to stay competitive? Now, the right skills could be categorized into hard skills and soft skills. 职场硬技能和职场软技能。Here, hard skills include the technical skills you will need to succeed in your job. And soft skills include the skills you need to work with other people. And these days, the skills to deal with other people are more often called EQ, emotional intelligence, 情商. Now, for a long time, hard skills were considered the most important thing in business. But more and more, people are realizing the importance of EQ, the soft skills. So, what do you think, guys? Do you think EQ is also important to succeed at work? If so, how to improve one's EQ? Now, the right skills required of you may change as you move up your career ladder, right? Now, let me share with you a picture. Please study the picture carefully and tell me how you understand this picture. Okay, now the question. How do you understand this picture? Now, let's first take a look at the three skills in the picture. So, the three skills are technical skills, human relational skills, and conceptual skills. So, these three skills are required of managers at different levels, right? 好，这三项技能加起来呢，就构成了管理技能模型 managerial skills package. So, how to understand this package? Now, let's take a look at the three kinds of skills one by one. The first one, technical skills. So, technical skills are skills needed to actually get the work done. 你作为管理层，你前线的员工完成工作所需要用到的各种 techniques, practices, tools, and processes 统称为 technical skills. Now, the second one, human relational skills. Human relational skills are also called human skills. 简单的说呢，就是处理人际关系的技能。So the last one, conceptual skills. So conceptual skills allowed a manager to visualize the entire organization. 怎么理解呢？管理者和基层工作者很大的一个区别是视野不同。作为基层工作者，关注的更多的呢，可能是当下的工作。但是管理者除了着眼于眼前的工作，还需要呢把握个大方向。这种方向性的东西可能就会更概念化一些，没有 technical skills 来的那么实际。So now, after understanding the managerial skills package, let's take a look at this pyramid. 好，这张图片是不是很像一个金字塔 pyramid, right? So at the base of the pyramid are supervisors or lower level managers working directly with workers to coordinate the daily tasks of the organization, right? So managers at this level may need more technical skills. And at the middle are, great, the middle-level managers. So they need to deal with people from both the lower level and upper level. Therefore, middle-level managers may need to enhance their human skills, their human relational skills. And lastly, at the top of this pyramid are top-level managers or senior managers. And at this level, you will need to set goals for your department or for the company. So conceptual skills are required more of you. Now, let's take a look at this question. Where are you in this picture? What skills do you still need? So after knowing where you stand in your career ladder and what do you need to be more competitive, let's take a look at some training courses that you might be interested in. Here, let's read the training courses offered by JNC Training and find out which course would be the most helpful for you. And this question, what training courses have you already attended? Were they beneficial? 好，我们重点看一下左边的第3项，商务英语强化课程 Business English Intensive Course. Now, I believe some of you have already attended courses of this type. Before, you found HJ and found me. And right now, you are taking a Business English Intensive course, right? And I sure hope you will find our course satisfactory and beneficial at the end of this course. 好的，入职之后啊，你会需要根据自身职位的变化调整你的能力模型。那这种时候呢，你可以通过自学实现自我的提升。那同时呢，很多时候公司也会根据你岗位的能力需求，为你安排一些 training courses。那这一点哈，相信很多已经参加工作的同学会深有体会。那就我个人来说，我刚进入沪江这段时间，基本上是每周1场培训 ，so very intensive 哈。Now, training costs money, so you need to try your best to get the most out of it. But how? How do you make the best use of these training courses? Well, actually, a lot of it relies on the planning. So, how to make a training plan? Well, basically, we'll firstly need an objective. So you need to set the objectives. For example, for a lot of us, to improve our business English is an objective. And for company training, you need to find out who you're going to train. And then you will need to pick the right training program. And while these are settled, you will need to fix the schedule. And in the second part of today's class, we're going to focus on the third step. Pick the right training program. 一起来做个小练习吧。Now, JNC Training is offering training courses for employees. Would JNC be the right one for you? Let's read and find out. Now here, read a short article introducing JNC and answer the question, what skills do you think is Janet specialized in? Great. So Janet is good at public speaking and presentation, right? Now here, let's take a look at the article and find more about J&C trainee and Janet. Now here, let's read the first paragraph one more time and find out what do you learn about J&C. Okay, the question, what do you learn about J&C? Now, let's break this question into 4. First, what does J&C training do? Great, so J&C is a training consultancy, right? Consultancy, 咨询公司. So it is a training consultancy. Now, the second question, what is it specialized in? What is J&C specialized in? Great. It is specialized in developing personal and professional skills in the workplace, right? 注意一下哈，这里用的介词 for 表示它的方向。好，它是一个培训的咨询公司，那么是在哪个方向呢？是针对于什么方向的呢？ For personal and professional development. Okay, now third question. Where is J&C's headquarters? Headquarters, 总部. Great, headquarters is in Oxford, right? So here is based in, 总部设于，我们说你们公司有总公司、分公司，我们是用这样的句型哈 is based in 来描述自己的总部在哪儿。And lastly, who's the boss? Great, the boss name is Janet Coed. It's run by, 经营是由谁经营的呢？ It's run by Janet Coed. 好，读完这段文字之后，大家注意到没有？短短的20多个单词，就把 J&C Training Company 它的一些基本的情况给描述清楚了。那么大家平常在职场上，无论是在社交场合，还是在做 public presentation 的时候，或多或少你都要向对方介绍你的公司。那你如何用比较简洁的话来介绍自己的公司呢？那其实大家就可以参考我刚刚问大家的这几个问题啦。首先，你的公司是什么样的性质，处于哪个行业？第二，你公司到底是做什么的？第三，公司的总部在哪儿？第四，老板是谁？ Great. Now, please read the second and third paragraphs and find 5 titles used for Janet. Great. Now let's take a look at the 5 titles used for Janet. The first one is teacher, then trainer, then consultant, then author, and lastly, public speaker. 老师为什么要问这么个问题呢？为什么要让大家在这2段文章当中找到Janet 的5个身份呢？其实大家发现没有哈？这2段文字是在介绍 J&C 的老板和主讲人 Janet。而这2段文字呢，事实上是非常有条理的。好，大家看，首先我们读完知道 Janet 是个能力很强的人，但是呢，她也有她的专长。好，她的能力很强，体现在什么地方呢？对了，记住这些 titles， 她的各种身份、各种标签 ，right？ 好，这2段文字基本上是，首先一句话介绍她1个到2个 titles。那么紧接着呢，再描述他在这种身份下主要做什么事情，对不对？那同时呢，大家也要注意，介绍他 title 的时候呢，用的文字也不是干巴巴的，而是呢用了一些修饰词。比如说第一句话 ，Janet is a teacher and trainer。那么在前面呢用了一个形容词 experienced， 马上呢给人的感觉就不同了哈，他是个非常有经验的 ，right? Experienced, seasoned. So she's a seasoned teacher and trainer. 那么同时呢，在介绍她 public speaker 这个身份的时候，也用了2个修饰词哈。Internationally accredited. Accredited 公认的，国际上公认的 public speaker。好，通过用这2个形容词哈，来体现 Janet 的权威性和专业性。 好，在介绍自己工作内容的时候，同学们最容易犯的错误呢，是动词和介词的使用错误。Now here, let's read the text one more time and fill in the blanks. Okay, here we go. Now let's take a look. So, Janet is an experienced teacher and trainer. She runs courses and workshops for companies and universities. For 这样的介词呢，引出动作的对象。As a consultant， 先介绍一个 title， 然后呢，再用下一句话来描述她的工作内容。She helps business people overcome difficulties. Help somebody do something, okay? She sometimes gives one-to-one sessions on the phone or via email. 好，这两个介词呢，其实是表达一种途径、一种媒介。那么它的搭配呢，大家也要注意。So she's the author of several books. 同样呢，现在介绍她的第4种身份 author. And she writes articles on public speaking and presentation skills. 注意用介词 on 来引出内容。好，这是关于 public speaking and presentation skills. Okay, that's all for these 2 paragraphs. Now here, let's read the last paragraph and find answers to the question, how well is JNC received by the market? Here we go. Okay, now let's take a look. So, the question, how well is JNC received by the market? 首先我们分析一下这个问题。这个问题问的是什么呢？问的是市场是如何评价 JNC 所提供的培训服务。那这种对产品和服务的评价呢，大家平常在日常生活中看的还是比较多的。比如说你上天猫买个东西，买东西之前呢，你也会先看一下，其他的买家是如何评价他们商店里、他们商铺里的这些东西，对不对？那么我们在评价产品和服务的时候，我们通常会用一些什么样的词呢？对了，很多时候我们会用一些形容词，对不对？那么这里呢也是一样的。So, are entertaining, professional, and very practical. Entertaining, 这个词在我们商务英语中用的还是比较多的哈。Entertaining means amusing and diverting. So their courses are entertaining, professional, and very practical. Who says that? Great. The clients of JNC say that their courses are entertaining, professional, and very practical, right? So seems like JNC is well received by the market, huh? Now, after studying JNC training consultancy, what do you think of it? What do you think of it? Can you find the courses you need to move up your career ladder? Okay. Now, JNC training is given 5 people from different companies a training course on public speaking. And you are the organizer of the course. Before the course starts, you need to give a brief introduction of JNC training and the trainer, Janet. And here below, I have some tips. So guys, good luck.一起来做个小练习吧。Great job, guys. Now, J and C is given a training course to 5 people: Catherine, Mark, Curtis, Suzanne, and Carmen. And in the beginning of this course, the 5 participants are taking turns introducing themselves. Now here, let's listen to their introductions and complete the badges with the correct job title for each person. Guys, ready? Here we go.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to welcome you all to this session about public speaking. My name's Janet Coit, and I'll be your trainer for today and tomorrow. I can see your names and the companies you work for on your badges, but I'd like you to say something about your jobs and responsibilities. Catherine, would you like to start?
Certainly. Hi, I'm Catherine Alessi, and I work for Marfield Solutions. I'm a management consultant. Marfield Solutions gives companies advice on their markets, organization, and processes. I interview clients, identify problems, and suggest solutions.
Morning. My name's Mark Jenkins. I'm a sales rep for Soap Heaven. I visit customers and leave product samples. I look for new customers, and I support my company's customer service department. Hello, I'm Kostas Hadavas. I'm the personal assistant to the managing director of a company called Athens Daily Menu, which provides catering services. I arrange the MD's travel and accommodation for business trips. I organize his meetings, and I deal with correspondence.
Good morning. My name's Suzanne Wilkes. I'm the Chief Financial Officer of a company, P&B Europe, which designs gadgets and gifts. I'm responsible for the company's accounts. I advise the Managing Director on financial matters, and I control the money that comes in and goes out.
Hello, I'm Carmen Sayes. I'm the quality manager in a company that produces car seats and interiors. I arrange and carry out tests of our products, and I deal with customers' complaints. Oh, the name of the company is CarSpec.
Okay, very good job. Now let's check your answers. You may also listen to this audio clip one more time.在职场中我们很多时候是要用英语介绍自己和自己的工作。那么我们在用英语介绍自己和自己工作的时候，大家普遍的问题是知道自己的工作内容，比如说知道一些名词，但是呢，却不知道如何将这些表示工作内容的名词连成一个完整的句子。这个呢是大家普遍还存在的问题。那么要解决这个问题呢，我们需要多积累一些动词。那相信大家之前呢一定看过一些岗位说明书。如果你没有见过岗位说明书的话，那么你之前一定见过招聘广告上对于某个职位的工作职责的说明。那么这个呢其实是跟这个岗位说明书上的内容其实是相似的。那么我们在看这些内容的时候，你会发现在介绍某个职位的工作内容的时候呢，用的更多的是一些动词短语。那所以呢，反过来我们在介绍自己工作内容的时候，也可以参考这些岗位说明书或者说招聘广告上这些对于工作职责的描述，用上一些动词，比如说像制定调查、分析、归纳、汇报、通知、评估、控制、协调、组织、建议、监督、生产、参加等等，这些呢都是可以用的动词。那么将这些动词转化成英文单词，并将它熟记于心，运用好，那么就是大家要做的功课了。Alright, now let's take a look at the introductions of the 5 participants. Now the first one, Catherine. So we've learned that Catherine is a management consultant, right? So what does her job involve? What exactly does Catherine do? I'm going to give you 3 keywords, okay? 3 nouns: clients, problem, solution. So one more time, what does Catherine's job involve? Okay, now let's listen to what Catherine said and check your answers. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Catherine Alessi, and I work for Marfield Solutions. I'm a management consultant. I interview clients, identify problems, and suggest solutions.
Great. Here, I interview clients, identify problems, and suggest solutions. OK, 我们注意一下这3个动词。首先，第2个单词 identify. Identify problems means find out. Okay, find out problems and suggest solutions. Great. Now here, let's move on to next participant, Mark. So Mark works as a sales rep, a sales representative. 销售代表，我们注意下这个简写 rep 是表示 representative. Great. So what does Mark's job involve? What does Mark do? Here, we also have some nouns or noun phrases. Customers, okay? Product samples. Customer service department. So guys, can you introduce Mark to me? Okay, now here let's listen to Mark's own introduction and check your answers. Here we go.
Morning. My name's Mark Jenkins. I'm a sales rep for Soap Heaven. I visit customers and leave product samples. I look for new customers and I support my company's customer service department.
Great. 同样呢，也是要注意一下这4个动词哈，或者说动词短语 visit, leave, look for, and support. Now, how about costas? So we've learned that costas is a PA. PA stands for personal assistant, right? So what does costas job involve? Here we have some nouns or noun phrases. Business trips, meetings, and correspondence. Correspondence 表示邮件往来或者说书信往来 okay? So, would you like to introduce costas to me? Okay, now, here, let's listen to Costa's introduction and find out. Here we go.
Hello, I'm Kostas Hadavas. I'm the personal assistant to the managing director of a company called Athens Daily Menu. I arrange the MD's travel and accommodation for business trips. I organize his meetings and I deal with correspondence.
Great. Now let's take a look at the word accommodation. Accommodation means 食宿. Now also MD. MD here means manager director. Manager director. 总经理. Okay? I arrange the MD's travel and accommodation for business trips. Now let's take a look at the verb phrase deal with. Deal with 这个词呢表示处理应对，这里呢显然是处理一些信件哈 ，deal with correspondence。我们在课程刚开始的时候讲人的能力模型，尤其是管理阶层的能力模型的时候呢，提到一个 hard skills and soft skills。其中的 soft skills 呢就是人际的交往能力，那么人际交往就是和人打交道 ，deal with people，OK， 也是用 deal with。Alright, now let's move on to the fourth participant. Suzanne. So Suzanne is a CFO, Chief Financial Officer. And also here have some noun phrases, company's accounts, MD, financial matters, and money. So guys, please introduce Suzanne to me. Okay, now let's listen to Suzanne's introduction and check your answers. Here we go.
Good morning. My name's Suzanne Wilkes. I'm the Chief Financial Officer of a company, P&B Europe, which designs gadgets and gifts. I'm responsible for the company's accounts. I advise the Managing Director on financial matters, and I control the money that comes in and goes out.
All right, great. Now, the first phrase, I'm responsible for. I'm responsible for the company's accounts. 除了说 I'm responsible for 我们也可以说 I'm in charge of 对不对 I'm in charge of。第二个动词 I advise the MD Manager Director on financial matters。注意一下这个介词哈，关于什么 ？And lastly, and I control the money that comes in and goes out。好，账目的进进出出呢，都是由我来控制的。That comes in and goes out. Okay, very good job, guys. Now let's move on to the last participant, Carmen, and find out what his job involves. Now, we've learned that Carmen works as a quality manager, and his job has to do with products tests and customers' complaints. So, guys, tell me, what does Carmen's job involve? Okay, now let's listen and find out.
Hello, I'm Carmen Sayes. I'm the quality manager in a company that produces car seats and interiors. I arrange and carry out tests of our products, and I deal with customers' complaints.
Okay, so arrange, carry out, and deal with. Very good job, guys. So after learning about the 5 participants' job responsibilities, now here I'd like you to introduce yourself in a workshop. So suppose you are attending a workshop, and you are also asked to introduce yourself in front of other participants. So how would you do it? And here below I have given you some tips. 好，那么这部分的作业呢，是要求大家到班级讨论区的作业帖当中录好音，然后提交。OK？ 一起来做个小练习吧。Okay, great job, guys. Now, let's quickly review what we have talked about in today's class. So today, we mainly talked about training. And in the very first part of today's class, we talked about the right skills for you to move up your career ladder. And the right skills include, great, hard skills and soft skills. And the second part of today's class, we talk about J&C, training, and also Janet. And lastly, we talked about job titles and responsibilities. Okay, guys, that's the time we have for today. And thank you so much for your time. And I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye.